Postcolonial theory looks at how countries that were once ruled by colonial powers like Britain in the case of India and Pakistan are still affected by that history. It examines the lasting impact of colonialism on things like identity, culture, and power dynamics. 1. Legacy of colonialism. Political instability. The novel is set in Pakistan, a country that gained independence from British rule. Postcolonial theory helps us understand how the artificial borders created during partition and the subsequent political instability are a direct consequence of colonialism. Cultural identity. The characters in the novel grapple with questions of identity, torn between tradition and modernity. This struggle is often a result of colonial influence, where traditional cultures were suppressed and replaced with Western ideals. 2. Power dynamics. Neocolonialism. Even after independence, former colonies can still be subject to economic and political control by powerful Western nations. This can be seen in the novel through the influence of Western media and the characters' aspirations for Western lifestyles. Internalized racism. Colonialism often leaves behind a legacy of internalized racism, where people from formerly colonized countries may subconsciously view Western culture as superior. This can be seen in the characters' attitudes towards English language and Western education. 3. Resistance and agency. Reclaiming narratives. Postcolonial theory emphasizes the importance of giving voice to marginalized communities. Broken Verses does this by telling the stories of Pakistani women and their struggles against oppression. Hybrid identities. The characters in the novel often embody hybrid identities, blending elements of their traditional culture with Western influences. This can be seen as a form of resistance, creating a new identity that challenges the binary of colonizer and colonized. 4. Language and representation. Language as power. The use of English in the novel is itself a postcolonial issue. English was the language of the colonizers, and its continued use can be seen as both a legacy of colonialism and a tool for empowerment. Challenging stereotypes. Postcolonial theory critiques the way Western literature often portrays people from formerly colonized countries as exotic or inferior. Broken Verses challenges these stereotypes by presenting complex and nuanced characters. In essence, Broken Verses can be read as a postcolonial novel because it explores the complex and lasting effects of colonialism on individuals and societies. It gives voice to marginalized experiences, challenges dominant narratives, and highlights the ongoing struggle for identity and self-determination in a postcolonial world.